Hello YouTube, welcome back to Bald Man Building an Airplane. This is section 37, part 2. This is probably, if you're watching this video in the order in which they are published, the most boring YouTube video that this channel has seen in quite a while. We are literally shaping metal, clecoing metal together. We're going to drill things from one size to the next size, attach things together temporarily with clecos, and then drill some more stuff, and then deburr. This is a tedious process. It gets very heavy because, well, those of you not building an airplane don't know this, but airplanes are light. The clecos that you see in there, those little metal pieces, they're freaking heavy. And, I mean, I don't know what one of them individually weighs, but this piece had to weigh like 30 pounds or something like that with all those clecos in it. And when they're out, it weighs like less than a pound. It's kind of crazy. So anyway, this is just basically prep, and you have to use a lot of clecos because the way it's constructed is, as I was complaining about this video, in the beginning, there's basically the two outer shells, and there are what they call splice strips that go on the inside that attach one side, like one shell, the forward shell, to the aft shell. And basically, they want you to cleco like hell all the shells and make sure that it stays square. And you may have seen me using that dead blow hammer to literally pry these pieces slightly apart so that I could get clecos in and attach it squarely to that splice strip. So what I did was, doing the drilling on this, it was just every other cleco I would leave the number 40 in, and the instructions may call for this. I'm not positive on how they call it out. Let me scroll down here and see. They do not, I don't believe. Maybe they do. Yeah, basically, I just did every other one, and left the number 40s, the silver ones, in place, so that way I could make sure I kept it tight. So now I've pulled all of the since the number 30s are drilled on for the first set, I could pull all the number 40 clecos and now just remount to number 30 all of those holes. Now, was it wise to pull all of the number 40 clecos out, or 3/32 clecos out at once? I don't know. I probably should have left them in while I did that. Did it matter? In the end, no. So, whatever. Yeah. So there's the splice strips. Oh, and actually this is a canopy. What do they call that? Shim. Those two shims. So the two shims on the right, the splice strips are still in. So that's what allows you to attach the two pieces together, is those two splice strips. And once you upsize them all to number 30, the idea is that you'll be using solid rivets on one half where you have access, and pulled rivets on the other half. I believe, yeah, solid rivets go in the front half, and the pulled rivets go in the aft half. And literally, this is just deburring all of the stuff that we just drilled. It's tedious, but you know what? When you have a day of work where no problem is solved and you walk out the door and there are, with more problems than you started the day with and you had no wins. A day like this of just deburring, like drilling and deburring, is medicinal. It's soothing. Honestly, some days I wish I had parts of the project that were like this. I mean, I'm not going to just go drill and deburr a piece of metal for the sake of it, because that's just silly. Now, if I had a project where I had to do more drilling and deburring on occasion, I think I wouldn't mind that. So maybe I need some more metalworking projects. I don't know if my wife would approve. I've spent too much time and money on this one already. So anyway, that's it for this one. Next time we'll be actually doing the assembly of this piece. So come back for that. And then in the last video, we will be putting it on the plane. So see you later. Thanks for stopping by.